To be an effective and efficient troubleshooter, you must learn to use the CALPADS Error List. The error list is a technical document which contains descriptions of CALPADS error messages. It also contains recommended actions for resolving each error. Once you learn how to navigate it and understand its contents, you will have the ability to resolve errors faster. Before we discuss how to navigate the CALPADS error list, let's first begin by discussing the different types of errors that you may encounter, hence the need for the error list. There are four basic types of errors in CALPADS. You have your Input Validation Rule or IVR, Certification Validation Rule or CVR, Multiple Identifier Discrepancy or MID, and Miscellaneous Errors. IVRs are data errors related to submission records and can occur online and in batch file submissions during input. Could have a warning or fatal, and it would come with any of these prefixes based on the file type submitted. Certification Validation Rule or CVR errors are detected after posting records. CVRs differ from IVRs because they may be validated across multiple file types and are not subjected to specific file submitted. MID errors, on the other hand, are the result of a failed MID combination. A MID discrepancy occurs when two SSIDs are issued to a student or multiple students have been mistakenly assigned to one SSID. When multiple SSID enrollment records cannot be combined, MID errors reveal the reason for the rejected combination. Miscellaneous errors, on the other hand, trigger during the submission or posting process and are often accompanied by an upload failed or post failed message. These different types of validations ensure that the data entered is sensible and reasonable. And of course, it eventually helps CalPAS generate quality reports for an LEA. There are multiple ways in downloading the CalPADS error list. First, if you are inside of CalPADS, scroll to the bottom of the page under Documentation and click on the error list link. Second is by going to the CalPADS System Documentation page on the CD's website under CalPADS System Documentations. Scroll to System Documentation and look for CalPADS Error List. Another way is to go to Help and click on the Error List link, or click on System Documentation, which also brings you to the CalPADS homepage where the system documentation is. The third one is in the user manual. If you click on the user manual, you can either click on CalPADS Error List, search for it, or just go to Help and References and click on the CalPADS Error List from here. Once you've downloaded the document, you will land on the title page where it provides you the current version number. Like the CFS forms and the valid code combinations documents, the error list is a tabbed Excel document. Each tab is a sheet for a specific file type or submission. Clicking the tabs at the bottom of the spreadsheet allows you to navigate through the document. Just cycle through the tabs to find the appropriate error description. The quickest way to access a specific file type tab in the error list is by clicking on this arrow here. So do a right click as indicated. Once you do a right click on that arrow, it gives you a modal where you can indicate the actual file type specific to the errors you need to access. So let's just say I want to access the student incident results section. So I click on that and it will actually bring up the page. Or you can just click on this arrow button to scroll through the tabs faster. As you can see, the first few tabs on this document are IVRs specific to a file type. If you scroll farther to the right, you would see the mid errors, the certification or CVR errors, and if you scroll further, you will see the miscellaneous errors. All validations, IVRs for file submissions, and CVR for certifications are listed in alphanumeric order. For example, for student enrollment errors or SSID enrollment errors, errors would be listed with format errors first, as indicated by the FRMT, general errors, and the file-specific errors. Information about each error is divided into 9 columns in the error list. First column is your error number. It is used to identify the error that is triggered. The error name is the basic generalization of the circumstance in which the error triggers, while the error description is a brief explanation for the reason causing a failed validation. The severity indicates if the record will pass or fail processing. It's either a fatal error or a warning. The fields validated identifies the fields of comparison and indicates where the discrepancy may lie. Normally, it will specify a number and a field name. Each number represents a file type, and if you consult the CALPADS file specifications forms, you will determine that 1.17 represents SSID enrollment field in CALPADS, since 1 represents the file type number 1, which is the SSID enrollment file. The suggested resolution, on the other hand, provides one or more methods to resolve the error, while notes are some additional notes that you have to consider in relation to this error. Updates, on the other hand, provides the history of changes to the error code. It will indicate if the error is new or if the severity has changed from, let's say, fatal to warning, or if any changes in validation rule processing will be noted in the updates. The last column identifies if an error is active or not. Normally, this could be a yes if the error has been disabled or has been retired. Now that we've identified the different tabs and the headers, it's now easy to locate an error and identify how to resolve that error. So let's say we have SENR 18. So in the error list, just click on the arrow filter for SENR 18. You can either scroll down or just type the error number. Click on OK, and the document will filter it for you. As you can see, SENR 18 has the error name, invalid exit date for submitted exit reason. Then you have the description, and it's fatal, and the field is validated. So it's 1.22 and 1.25, meaning 1 is SENR file, and so you have to consult these fields on the rejected record. And then, of course, you have the suggested resolution and any additional information. To filter out from this error, just check the filter again and just click on select all, and it should reveal all errors for the SSID enrollment. So just click on the specific file type and error that you're getting, and you should be able to know how to resolve the error, or at least it should point you to the next document you have to refer to. We hope this tutorial will help you in resolving errors fast, especially during submission and certification.